Hello there, everybody. It is me, Noni174, back with Rule the Waves 2, episode 102, where we learn what happens when you can only build ships which have one caliber gun on them. We are playing as Great Britain. It is August of 1938. The war with the US is over. Most of our fleet has been mothballed and reserved. We now have a good monthly budget remaining, as well as a good little war chest going on in the bank. We were able to significantly reduce our naval aircraft funding. There's part of me which wants to go ahead and just delete the remainder of that, because that's like an extra 4,000 a month. Holy crap. That really... actually, that's over 3 years. That's a lot of money. That might be an no, that is an extra battleship, basically. Do we want to try to reduce the readiness to get an extra ship out? Probably not. I'd probably just... I'll leave it where it is. I think we're actually gonna be able to save a little bit more. Anyway, with this episode, our first focus is going to be on making more trade protection. Not trade protection. Foreign station ships. So I was actually sitting down doing some math, and we need 221,000 value. I believe we get a 25% bonus with the trade protection ships outside of, some of the cruisers here. Actually, I'm not going to entirely factor out the Mediterranean, but we'll consider that part of the Mediterranean, like, covered by these, so I probably don't have to do as much, but you do get diminishing returns as you go higher up. So maybe what I'll do is I'll subtract, like, maybe like 12,000. So we'll say that both Diadem and Niobe have like half value, and Purple can go a little higher than this. So we need about 210,000 amongst our other ships. And the Destroyer of the Mediterranean, I'm also not going to count for this, so hopefully that'll give us a little bit of leeway. So I did the math, and for our current corvettes, it would be, they're only offering us 110,000 tons. So, at 1,600 tons, it technically goes up to about 2,000. We have 55 of them in service. With the Comus class cruisers, currently we have 72,000 tons of them as well. So that's not even making up the full extent. We're still pretty short, and a lot of that was being covered by destroyers. So the likelihood is we're gonna have to manufacture, probably another 55 cruisers, like another 50, not cruisers. I'm gonna say we need to manufacture 50 additional. Yeah, 50 additional foreign station ships. That is going to be very costly. The other thing we got to do is we're going to have to send some of our old ships in for rebuild. So that would be the Courageouses as well as these Phoebes. And I think the remaining Phoebes I will just quickly send in. So I'll get them up to an advanced director. I do want that last AA director. As well as Skilla, Advanced Director, Dual Purpose. We're going to just take you down to 4-inch guns, I think. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So, those are now in. And I think what I'm going to do is, right now, I'm just going to invest heavily in the foreign station ships. So we're going to open up the Cliftondale design. Okay, so we can go to medium range. We're just going to try to reduce the costs on these. Just new name, Hercules. So if I go up to 1,800 tons, cancel. So if I hit save, no, I would have to change the type and continue. So we can go slightly higher at 17,000 tons. I do want those to be dual purpose guns. I do want an improved director on them. Can I add? I cannot add like, yeah, I cannot add super firing turrets. So we're gonna get rid of the cross deck fire. I am gonna put dual purpose on. I'm gonna get rid of those. I think I can do double turrets here. Oh no, I can't. Only single turrets. Which is a little stupid, because, like, these are Avissos. You know, they should allow me to build Avissos of some sort. And it just kind of doesn't. Um, okay, I'll get the L turret in. Yeah. Yeah, and we can't do super firing turrets. And get rid of the mine sweeping gear and put mines on them. No, yeah. There'll be mine layers in our trade protection zones. And I mean, we have the fleet minesweepers, so those would deploy, you know, with our forces wherever they go. So, you know, let's say if we do 17,000 times 0.25, so, hold on. So we would expect these to be 2125 in terms of value. I wouldn't be shocked if they just go to 2100. So how much of a cost difference is it? Really not much to get that just a little bit extra. It is more expensive to do oil, and coal would provide additional protection. Oh, okay, we can't carry mines. Um, Part of me wants to get rid of the minesweeping gear. Part of me doesn't. I mean, if we have the minesweeping gear, that does allow us to get a little bit extra usage out of these ships. And I think 4 or 5 inch dual purpose guns will be good, unless we want to do. And okay, you know what? I'm gonna switch back to the cross deck fire. And eh, like if we go coal firing, no, I'll do oil. I'll do oil. I think just now is the time to do oil. Okay. I think it is worth the additional cost to go with the slightly larger ship to even if that is only 2100. Um so okay, so let's say we take the 2000 or 209,000 I had and then subtract out I close it. I think it is 110. Hold on. Yeah, subtract out the 110,000. So we're needing about 100,000 of these. Or not 100,000, 100,000 tons of these, not 100,000 of these. That would be too many. So divide that by 2100 means we need 47. If we take that um, divide it by 2,000 instead, that means we need 50. So 48 to 50. So that's like we would need 2 less ships. I think I will just build 50 anyways, and that'll give me a little bit more leeway. Um, yeah. And I am gonna just redo the superstructures quickly. Um, you know what? I don't think we would be going with 2 funnels on something like this anymore. I think it would just be kind of one center or central funnel. Ooh. Hmm. Yeah, I kind of want to do something like this. All right. Part of me kind of wants to have this gun super firing, but no. No. No, here. Snap there. Snap there. Snap there. Hmm. Go there. And then, actually, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll just make part of this into the mast. We've used 2 structures already. This is only 2 structures. Okay, so go here, here, here. No, here. Oh, come on. There, there. Please. Please give this to me, game. Good enough. So then here we can kind of do the mast. Um, do that. That creates a pretty interesting shape. All right, so that's only structure 3. Structure 4, we can do kind of a build up around the funnel. On the midships funnel. Hmm. Okay. Structure 5 will be kind of like a base thing down here. Actually, let's start it further back. So we'll do snap it out to the side. Um, go there, go in, sideways here, go up, out, and then this way. And then structure 6 can be a little bit on top of this. So, maybe we start as like a bridge wing, kind of go in a bit. Over, like a portion of the mast. Actually, you know what? Go here, do this, that, and then swing back over here. Then do that. Okay, I guess that's our new Corvette class. Yeah, that extra director is so much more expensive. So we'll need to see how many of those we can produce at once. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be main ship production for a while. Next up would be the rebuilds to the Courageous class. So we could get an Advanced Director. We could try to get an extra aircraft on him. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm going to increase 2 of the guns to doubles. And just try to get a little bit more of a heavy anti-aircraft factor on the Courageouses. I'm going to delete structure 1. And I'm going to delete structure 3. So the Courageouses are now being built with more of a full-on flight deck. Okay. I'll get rid of structure 4. Okay, you know what? No, hold on. I'm going to go back in. I'm going to do this again. So increase, 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 increase. Give me an extra plane. Deck edge lifts, yes. Advanced Director. More anti-aircraft. Actually, no, don't increase those 2. Increase S&T. Okay, so get rid of structure 1. Oh, structure 2 is contributing that line on the forward portion. So I'm going to get rid of structure 2. I'm going to switch structure 3 and 4. 5 and 6 will remain. So I think for 3 I am just going to do a more simple shape this time. Then I'll actually just go a little bit past the edge, so we have this little extra thing there. So I don't want to touch 5 and 6. We're leaving 5 and 6 as is. Structure 4 is going to be where we put the elevators, or the rebuilt elevators. Okay, not as perfect as I was wanting it to be. And then structure 1, okay, you know what? Here's what. I'm gonna start structure 1 out here. No, hold on. I'm gonna bring structure 1 up there. Down to there. Okay, there we go. That's pretty solid. I can probably do some other stuff with structure 2 now. Actually, I did say I was gonna put like deck edge lifts on this. So maybe what I'll do is structure 2 will have a deck edge lift back here. Or provide like a, a stern deck edge lift. And then on this side, we'll just kind of do that. Over here. Let's do this. Hmm. I want to do something with this extra bit, but oh well. That'll work. There we go. Refit to the Courageous class. Yeah, it shouldn't cost too much. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out how much I'm investing in the Hercules, and then we're going to do stuff. Okay, improve surface search radar. Excellent. So research-wise, general, I want to see what do we have in radar. High. We put that in high. So if we're building them, we want probably 50 Hercules class. Yeah, I'm gonna build these first group in a group of 20. So in terms of losses, I need to check. So we lost during this war Vienna, Independence. Okay, so let's see. So we lost two, and then that's, I have that on the calculator here. I put two of the older ones, and then in terms of our other CLs, our Comus class, we lost Sybil, Pandora, Phaeton, and Conquest. So that would be 4 times 2, which means that we lost an effective value of 10. So when I think what'll happen is when this first set of Hercules enters service and gets put on foreign station, we're only going to be counting the last 10 of them, and that would allow us to delete 5 Comus class cruisers, or scrap 5 of the Comus class cruisers, which will be the general game plan. And what I will allow is I'm actually going to build larger docks here. We have some extra money, why not? And I actually want to kind of see where I would want larger basing capacity, especially if like France is a threat. So Southeast Asia, we have 765. We're pretty good. Southern Africa, I'd probably want more. And if Italy and France become a problem, how bad would that be? We got a lot at Gibraltar. Got a lot at Egypt. So I think I would want to improve Egypt and Gibraltar. Um, Malta and Cyprus are a little bit harder to hold. I think that'll be all the base upgrades I will do for now. Is anything else back yet? Is anything else on active fleet which was damaged before is the other thing I should be asking myself. Okay, that should be on foreign station. That's now Northern Europe. You should be reserved. So these guys are intending on replacing the foresters in the Mediterranean, which will for now be put on foreign station, just try to offset everything. Actually, you know what? Yeah, okay, you know what? Here, each ship would be equal. Each one of the ships we have entering service would be equal to 2 destroyers. So we have 15 destroyers out on foreign station right now. Um, I'm going to say I don't think we scrap any Comus class cruisers when the first one's enter service. What we do is we refit all these destroyers into proper ASW vessels. As, our new ships get put on foreign station. And Estrella is 1 turn away from completing, so we will let Estrella get into service. I'm going to say we can live with this provided that our foreign policy is okay. That will cost us a bit, unfortunately, but oh well. New torpedo bombers. I think speed and range would be the most important factors. This one's getting 314 at heavy at the highest speed. This one's pretty good too, with a little bit more maneuverability, but that one's tougher. We get an improved model of our fighter. So range is not great. A little more firepower, that's good. Yeah, now we're just kind of losing money. Hopefully we'll be able to bring stuff back soon. So you're back. You can be mothballed. You can be mothballed. You can be mothballed. We should request a new aircraft type. Well, that development of that new torpedo bomber is taking 8 months. I wonder if it goes up the more you've requested models. It might be it. How many torpedo bombers have we had? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a B variant. 6. 7, and 8. We only had one dive bomber. So I was like, I'm content with our dive bomber right now. You know, we got new flying boats as well as like C variants in service. Torpedo bomber is being worked on, new B variant for a fighter. Floatplane scout we already have a C variant for. So I think right now our medium bomber is probably the furthest behind. So I think with the medium bomber I'm gonna go range and speed. And in terms of stuff over here, the victors should probably be reserved. Yeah, I'll keep the victors reserved. Hermes should be mothballed. Andromeda should be mothballed. Actually, in terms of our carriers, so yeah, we'd have what? 10 plus 2, so we'd have 12 carriers in service. And actually, we're going to get a couple more. So let's say 14 carriers in service. Right now, I would have 6 of them reserved, and then that would wind up being 8 mothballed. So maybe we actually put our Eagle in the reserve fleet, and what will wind up happening is Estrella and Africa will wind up in that fleet, or in the mothball fleet, as well as the Courageouses. So currently we're at a loss, but stuff's getting reconstructed. Yeah, that loss just massively diminished. So Estrella, mothball her, mothball Sirius. These guys should probably be mothballed to save us more money. These guys are all, you know, the defenders are active, they should be reserved. And now we're not losing a lot. Yeah, okay, so the budget is currently very under control, and we have started this building program. Unfortunately, I believe this construction, the Hercules construction's costing us like 5,000-6,000 a month, and we're gonna have to eat that for a lot of this time just to replace the old Comus class. So yeah, thank you for watching. This has been me, Nonum7 Spore. I will see you next time. Links to my Discord, Twitch, and Twitter are down below if you're interested in any of those things. That's all I got for you today. Bye!